It's your boy CCGG View, you heard, man. I just jumped all the Porch with Dirty Glove back. Free BG.
Girl, when you left, felt real hurt, yeah, you did me wrong. Had to shake back, broken heart, yeah, I need a...
All right, so we got CCGG View jumping off the porch with us today.
I already know, man. Free BG in there.
Absolutely, man. So how you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good. Can't complain. Blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. More blessed than I ever been, really.
There you go. I love to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I appreciate you swinging by. And first off, just go ahead and introduce who you got sitting behind you today, too, man, so everyone knows who you
got my old Haze with me. You know what I'm saying? I got it's my road manager, Hannibal. He been doing it since I was like 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I told him, 12, 13, we're going to be my manager one day. And it's happening. It's one of my OGs. He used to deal with BG, with the management stuff and all that. I really brought him out of retirement. He a close, real family, like sister and brother with my mom, you know what I'm saying, which is BG, AT. And this BG, DJ Hector, you know, Hector got his own dig, but he was always will and always gonna be BG, you know what I'm saying? DJ still is, he always support me. Yeah, so he chopper city all day.
Oh yeah, I'm knowing Hector, man. We used to post his mixtapes back in the day, man. For sure, man. He's stamped, that's for sure,
that's my dude.
Yeah, so View, I understand your birthday coming up, right?
Yeah, May 21st.
So how you celebrating, man?
Shit. My dude Hector coming through for OG Hector, you know what I'm saying? You know, the club, he got a little section for me and stuff. It's gonna be, you know, show me a good time and stuff while I'm down here for my birthday. Yeah.
That's what's good, man.
Yeah,
all right, so you're originally from New Orleans, right?
Yeah, born and raised.
All right, so first off, what part of the city are you from?
See, people be thinking I'm from out the 13th. But you know, I hold it down for the 13th because that's my OG, BG, which is BG, that's my first cousin.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I got 13 ties, you know, VL ties with him, you know, and I hold it down for the 13 too, but I'm from out the East, Skyview, East New Orleans, you know, Skyview, that's what I hold down, you know what I'm saying, what I represent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
that's
that.
me all day, East.
Yeah. All right, just first off, just kind of talk about like the culture out there in New Orleans, man, because, you know, when you go to New Orleans, it's unlike going to any other place, I feel like, especially in America, man.
I feel the same way, you know, it's always similar traits everywhere, of course, you know, but I, like, just standing, because I've been staying in Detroit for the past year, so, like, just staying in Detroit for this year, and you know what I'm saying, and I done been places, but it was always to, like, do things and wasn't really to, you know, really see how their culture was and nothing like that. It was just the, you know, really business or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But by me staying, like, and I'm grown now, because we stayed in Detroit when I was young, you know, when the storm hit. We went to Detroit, you know, after Katrina, so, you know, I wasn't able to, like, you know what I'm saying, I was young, it did, so I couldn't really do nothing or nothing. But now I know what Southern hospitality is.
It's kind of lacking up there in Detroit?
Yeah, I ain't really got that there at all. Like, I know exactly what that is now by me staying in Detroit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Has it been an easy transition then, living in
Detroit?
Detroit?
Yeah, I got a nice little bit of family there. You know, my mom been there like 10 years, which is BG 10. Like I said, she, you know, she real stable there. She got a lot going on there. You know, I bring her out of retirement. You know, she one of my managers. Like I said, they joint manage with me, Just, Uncle Just, you heard me? And yeah, they both come out of retirement because of my music.
That's love right there, man.
Real talk. My mom ain't really deal with the music since BG, you know.
Yeah.
She got a whole lot of other shit going on, but my shit is that good. Like, she ain't got nothing to do with me being her son. He come way from Florida to here, from, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't got, it's business. I'm a business. Yeah. So, yeah.
Did it take much convincing to make her come out of retirement, or?
Tell me that you're ready.
It took, it really did. Like, I'm gonna sit there like, you know, I'm on here talking about my life, cause I have a real story, man. That's why I said people like Ken, they gonna see it, I'm real walking testimony, you know what I'm saying? I had people tell me this, and I just be being me. Like, I just, you know, I take the punches how they come. You know, my birthday start Gemini, like I said, I'm a Gemini, and you know, me and Biggest, shout out, rest in peace, Biggest Smalls. We got the same birthday, you know? But
all right, so let's start, you know, let's get into the story then, man. So let's take it way back to like when you were a kid. What were you into, you know, during your childhood growing up in New Orleans then?
Like for what age bracket?
Up until your teenage years, say so. Like before you jumped off the porch.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I jumped off the porch kind of early. If you ask me, like 5th grade, like where I was from in the East in Skyview, like the elementary school I went to went up to 5th grade. So it's like, and a lot of schools in the city went up to 6th grade, you know, the elementary. But like, you know, I went up to 5th grade, and then like we graduated basically to the middle school to 6th grade. So I came and capped you down. 6th grade was totally different from 5th grade.
Really?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I adapt quick. Like I'm quick adapter. Like I adapt. So like when I got to the 6th grade, man, yeah, like I ain't know what cutting was or nothing. Like, you know, playing hooky or whatever. You know, I ain't know what none of that was. We wasn't doing that, and niggas be lying. We wasn't doing that in no Ray Avon, you know, elementary. Hell no. 6th grade, when I was in 6th grade, when I tell you, the first day I went to school, you know, I always hung with the older dudes too. I always did. Like, man, when none of my, like all my friends was knocking on my door, like my homeroom door, Joseph, you know, playing me at the door. I'm like, what the damn, what type of time they on? You know, I've been there like I'm at school, you know, it's school times. You know, like, I'm like, damn. So, you know, at the school shit, boy, what type of class y'all was in, bitch? Y'all had a cold-blooded hall pack. All y'all was together, bitch? All y'all in the same class, you know? And no, we cutting, bitch. We ain't go to class. I'm like, shit, huh? Y'all ain't get in trouble or nothing? I mean, if your mom don't find out, bitch, you good. Shit, I ain't come to, what y'all doing tomorrow? Bitch, we gonna have a little smoke out, bitch, my ooh, All right, that's what we doing. Boy, they should have never showed me that. They should have never showed me that. I ain't lying to you. Boy, I was cutting my ass off. That's probably my worst thing in school, just like, and I was always smart, dude. That's what's crazy. I ain't never got kept back, none of that.
Yeah. Did you finish school?
Yeah, I finished in jail.
Oh, shit.
I got my GED in jail, yeah. With my high set, you know, they call it high set now. I got my, what though? I came home in 19. I've been home 2 years, well, it's about to be 3, November 15 gonna be, yeah, so 19. I got my high set in August that year. But I got to that jail, I took my time in what? January, February, March, April. So I got to that jail like April.
Yeah.
I got my high set in August, April. So how long that took me to get it? April, May, June, July. Took me 4 months. They said I was the quickest person to get, like, you know, my GED, my high set in that bitch. And I had to wait that long because they do it like every 2 to 3 months and shit. Like, let everybody take it. I passed that shit. All above average except for science. I ain't never liked science. I never did. But I passed above average, no cap, and everything. You can score 20. I scored a 14 in math. I scored a 13 in language. Well, no, I'm lying. I scored a 13 in math. I scored a 14 in language. I scored a 13 in social studies. And I scored, the lowest you could score is an 8. I scored an 8 in science. And
that wasn't for you, huh?
Yeah, I never did like science, like, real talk. I never did.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get me to get in college, jail and everything. Boy, I'm about to go home. It's over with. I'm about to go home in 2 months. It's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, shit, like coming up though, it was like regular, like I ain't never been no follower, but I ain't never like was it like party pooping either, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like if I'm with them, I know what they're into. So it's like if I ain't want to put myself in like a peer pressure moment or something, I'm just not gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go. So if I, you know, did the things that I used to do with my friends, you know, we always young and dumb and stuff. If I went done things, that's because, like, really I wanted to. Or if I did you something, I did that. Like, you know, I ain't, because you done me something, I'm a person that give off, like, the same energy. I don't pray on the weak, none of that.
Yeah.
You hear me? Like, in real talk, this is another thing. In elementary, I got into a lot of fights for saying, like, the less fortunate kids get picked on and shit. Like, I never liked it that. Like, don't, like, pick on me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's easy, he easy.
Yeah.
I ain't never liked it that. Real talk. And why you keep, man, I ain't messing with you, dig? Oh, you ain't gotta. I just, that's the Gemini in me. I'm gonna say, boy, you pussy, you know what I'm saying? You messing with them, you dig? And that's what used to get the fight. Like I used to just go jumping, fun. No, I used to say something. My mouth, you dig? Always. Boy, you wouldn't do that to, you know what I'm saying? Such and such, you wouldn't do that to me, And, the turn, I do it, you know what I'm saying? I wind up, but I get the attention off that man. That man already ain't right. And I had that understanding, small, young.
Yeah.
I used to steal clothes from BG. Like once I got in the 7th, 8th grade and shit, I used to steal the clothes I know he not gonna wear and bring to them dudes. Shoes and shit, if they could fit his, you know what I'm saying? I could bring that shit to them. Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me though, but I was me too. I started hustling. His cousin in 7th grade sent him to school with it. All that, me, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the first time I ran up the hill. Look, I'm hustling, nigga. Boy, Carol gonna whip your ass, boy. Man, listen, man, fuck all that. You need some weed, I got it. I was bad, dog. I ain't gonna lie when I think about it. But I always was real. I never snaked nobody across, nothing. I really got all that done to me. Like crossed by people, you know what I'm saying? Snake, backstab, shit like that. I'm just blessed and happy that I'm here, like, cause I know niggas that got the same shit done on, they, gone. Or in jail, they got niggas. Again, wicked. I don't advise nobody to jump in it or nothing like that. You know? I jumped off and knowing, nobody jump off the porch knowing what it is. You gotta, experience the best teacher.
Nah, for real.
So, you just gotta be sure about yourself, really. I don't know. I've been sure about myself since I was small. Just my daddy put that in, people around me, my mom, man, I ain't raising no bitches in here, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just stand on my all 10, I stand on, you know what I'm saying, mine, that's it.
Yeah.
Just want to see everybody shine and shit.
Yeah, so how'd you get into rapping? How old were you then?
I mean, BG. Like, people used to be telling me, because I used to, have that little, what you want to say, like baby face and shit. I had the dreads, when the dreads first hit the, you know what I'm saying, scene. So a lot of people, but I always was affiliated with BG, of course, like we had the same last name. My mama ran Chopper City Records, like him and her ran at the, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm always, on it, but before that even happened, like I was a hot boy BG fan, like, that's my cousin, but shit, that's BG, like.
He was talking that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about, I done stole jackets, the hot boy chili pepper jacket, that when they had rock with the helicopter come down, I took that jacket and wore that jacket to school. I got my ass whipped. I ain't got it. They took it from, look, when I saw it in the thing, I said, ooh. Cause I'm always going to school lying, telling the niggas at school, I'm telling y'all, boy, when Bow Wow came out, man, he making that's gonna be, you hear me? That's the type of shit I'm telling about the kids at school. So, boy, that jacket, he left that jacket at the house. Boy, why he did that? Boy, what's up? Boy, no, we wear big clothes already and everything. Boy, look, that big got BG on it and everything. Boy, look, I'm the new baby gangster. Y'all tripping. That's my initiation right here. You don't see the peppers back there? Stop playing. Man, I done woo that man $50,000, $60,000 Rolex watch to school. Like him and my mama like this. Like, that's his auntie, that's his baby. They like this here. So she, have a lot of stuff. Man, I remember, like, at school they had like watch day or something, like, you know what I'm saying? It was the 5th grade, they had like watch day or something. All them brand of Genevas and stuff with the background, the green, all of the Genevas. I'm like, man, I got a whole Rolex, Oyster Perpetual, boy, y'all tripping. I been saw the Rolex, I been knew the Rolex was in this drawer, you hear me, wrapped up in this, I been knew this, you hear me? I'm telling them, I'm like, man, listen, I'm gonna wear my watch tomorrow. I'm gonna shut it down in here, y'all tripping. So boom, I wear that bit the next day. I don't know what made my mama look for that watch, bro. I don't know what made her look for that watch, cause I checked. I ain't bring it the next day, I waited to see. I was slick, it's Rick. Look, oh, that man still there. I said, all right, I'm out of the way tomorrow. By the time I come to school, she's still gonna be at work. This woman then took off and work and all kind of stuff, bro. Dugan and came to the house looking for the watch. Boom, Cal, where my watch at? Boy, it's in the drawer. woo, no, it ain't in there. Knowing they got that fucking watch. That's my dad though, knowing it. They call me knowing it. Yeah, my mom and do everybody. But yeah, sure shit stink, boy. They coming to school, I'm in class. Ms. Walker, could you please send Ryder Dawson to the office? I ain't get in trouble or nothing, you know, later I'm like, damn, I already knew though. I said, damn, can't be like, I'm gonna get it back. This is what I'm telling myself. I'm gonna get it back there without them knowing. This can't be them. They ain't know I took it, you know? As far as this thing, Carol, that's the worst eyes I could ever see when that lady mad, boy. That lady, I walked in there.
You didn't even have it on.
Boy, look, I'm trying to be slick. I try to walk back out like I'm about to go back to class. I know it. What? You coming home, baby boy. You coming home, boy. It's over with. Yeah, it was over with. Boy, you know what you just had on your wrist, boy? I'm talking about this bit was buzzed down, oyster perpetual. This was in like, this had to be like 2000, like, yeah, like 2001 or so. Yeah, but yeah, and yeah, bro, but like, I grew up just watching him a lot, dog. Like, really watching him a lot, and like I said, I understood what he was doing for us as like, my immediate family. Like, for us, his mama, siblings, us, we all benefited off him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made sure that, like, we did. So, when I figured out, like, I could rap, man, that was over with. I'm trying to do what Doogie doing. You did? Shit, that look easy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it, you know? Shit, like, you having fun. Like, shit, I want to do the same thing he's doing. That's big cut. I want to do that.
Yeah.
So that's really why I started rapping, like, just period. Because Doogie was rapping. Like, man, he changing shit. I want to change shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't ever think I'd be here right now. No cap, but I'm here now.
How did CCGG form then?
You know, he put it together, you know, after the Chopper City boys had, you know, broke up and went their little separate ways. He, well, it started, that's why I said it was a whole different set of dudes. Like, it started with, I can't really, I don't want, you know what I'm saying, Mr. 20 now, whatever, but I'm gonna say it started with a certain set of people first, and then it formed into me, CCGG View, Jig, Mike D, Rooster, and Birdie. Rooster, he died in jail. He did, but it really all messed up, you know, when Dugan went to jail, or what BG when he went to jail. And, you know, we tried to keep it, but we couldn't put nothing out at first. I ain't gonna even lie, that was with the damp of it. You know, they were trying to make him look like... When he first went to jail? Yeah, they were trying to make him look like a, you know, kingpin of this, and saying, you know, they tried to, but it really was him trying to change our life, man, with this rap shit, man. This ain't had nothing to do with no gang shit. You know, New Orleans, we don't roll with no gangs or nothing like that. So, you know, what the cloud I come from, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, you dig? So, and I shout out to, you know, my homies. But yeah, they try to, you know, pan it out to be that, but they couldn't. And you know what I'm saying? They wind up, you know, he ain't talking, none of that, stood on his own 10. And they gave him 14 for a gun. And like, we were blown away by that, really. It did, cause we didn't think he was gonna be in jail that long. Like, real talk, not for no gun, you know. Y'all get mine. I got a partner just come home from a murder charge. He done 12 years, they gave him 15 years for killing somebody. And it's a murder charge, second-degree murder, but they gave him 15 years. He home, and they gave BG, you know, 14 years for a gun.
Yeah, they're making him serve the whole 14.
Right to bear arms, huh?
Yeah.
Picture that. But, you know, yeah, that kind of like put a little damp on it, but once he had got his time, we was able to start, you know, putting music kind of stuff. We had put like 2 projects out where we put out what? Chopper City's Army, Chopper City Stellar Army, then we double back and put out Chopper City D-Boys. And, you know, we was doing our thing, we got our little view, little following, but, you know, Jesus was gone, like the real, you know, bread and everything, you know, about this side of the business was really gone. We was doing the street dudes, you know, paying for videos, you know, just trying to keep it going. But, you know, we wound up getting like Jig, he caught 7 years. He done 7 years in the feds. I wound up getting 7 years. I done 3 years off my 7, because I wasn't in the field, I was in state. And, you know, Rooston was in jail, he died in jail, Bird. So, you know what I'm saying? It just was, it did. And like I said, this time when I came home, I just was like, man, like even him, you know, my OG always, man, you need to just do your own little thing, you know, do View, that's you know what I'm saying? And it took me so long to do my solo thing because I always wanted the group to blow, you know, that was the plan. And my loyalty, you know, stood on that. It just ain't work out, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never gave up on myself with my music, never. Like, I always thought I could, you know, I was talented with doing that. Now I know I mastered my craft, not it's facts. I know I did.
So how's BG holding up right now, man?
Oh, he good, man.
We see the pictures, he look healthy as hell, man.
That dude big, that dude, he a clown, dog. Like, he keep me strong, like for real. Like just understanding what he came from to do all that time. They got dudes that never been in no type of situation like him that's, you know, done told on people. Like this man come from like having a life of not worrying about like, you know, his next dollar, where he gonna live his head, where his kids, you know, everything really was straight about him. Like you dig? And his immediate family. Like I said, we all was, you know what I'm saying? And it was messed up when he left, bro, for real. Like for all, you know, me and my mom, my brothers and sisters, and you know, his brother, you know, his mama, he did, for real. He was a big part of our life. And like I said, when he left, bro, that shit hit, boy. We ain't think, we know it come with it, but we ain't think they were gonna do him that. Yeah, man, we ain't think they were gonna do him that. That's Big C. I don't know what he got going on, but we ain't think they were gonna do him that. Yeah, man, but he's standing up. They be playing, man, being a whole, like, a lot. Because of who he is. Like, for real. Like, oh, that boy strong, boy. He just sent his mama some money and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, recently, a couple of days ago. Yeah.
Free BG,
yeah,
man.
Free him.
It's time.
Free BG, man.
It, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So were you around Soulja Slim, too?
I met Soulja Slim one time.
One time?
Yep, right before he got killed, I met him. Dula was doing the Hottest of the High video. And I met him at the Hottest of the High video. Yeah, he was out there. Yeah, real. I could tell, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got you, man.
Yep. I rocked it with him.
All right, so how long you been home now?
Like 2.5 years.
Okay.
Well, like this November gonna make 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you rapping while you were locked up too, or was your mind elsewhere?
It was everywhere. I'm a real Gemini. It was everywhere. I'd be all over the place, but I'd be me at the same time. But I wrote when I got in my writing zone, real talk. I wrote like 2 of the songs on my album, like I wrote in jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Life of a Ghetto Soulja, man.
Yeah.
Talk about creating this project, man.
Like, yeah, that's why I'm about to tell you. Like, you know, I've been in Detroit a year now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to Detroit, my whole plan was like to try to get my mama, you know, the management or whatever. I ain't go out there knowing she was gonna, you know, rock with me, but I can honestly say, like, I was like into mastering my craft when I was going out there, because it's like I kind of mastered I got a few different flows, you did. I kind of mastered the flow that was just, I always wrote, you know what I'm saying? Before I came out here, so that's why I was so serious about, like, you know, presenting to my mind the way I was gonna do it, and I just was tired of, you know, down there, you dig. But when I got here, a situation happened, I wound up getting stabbed in Detroit 2 times. My leg almost died last year.
Oh, shit.
But when I was stabbed, you know, I thought they were coming in here to do all that, but my leg, I had to like, it was over with. I didn't think I was gonna be able to like really walk regular. Like, that's how hard I couldn't get stitches or nothing. Like, the wounds had to like close on their own. You know, they had to stuff them with the gauze, like that's how big the wounds was.
Damn.
Like they had to close, the human body crazy. Cause like you see the scars, I ain't never had stitches, staples, or nothing. Like, that's how it closed up like that shit crazy. But and you know, it wasn't like I did no regular, like I did this on the street. I went to the hospital to get they had to take me to the emergency, and stop, he hit an artery here, but that's why I was saying, like, I felt like they just kicked me out of the hospital, but no, that's how open the wounds was. That's how, like, plus when they had to go off in it so even more, it had to heal like that. Like, they had to let the inside wound, like, you feel me? Like, they had to let that heal together first. If they'd have closed, there'd have been like a hole in my leg type shit. But yeah, when I was stabbed up, I came up with a lot of that album. And that's when I kind of like created like my new little sound that I got. Like just stressing really, you know what I'm saying? And you know, can't do nothing on my own or nothing. Like couldn't like shower or nothing. Had to get changed 3 times a day and shit. Like, and like the only thing kept me straight was like coming up with the music. And a lot of music, a lot of my album I ain't write or nothing. And like I sat in the car and came up with these songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, you dig? Like I wrote it in my head. You know what I'm saying? Basically. I ain't, you dig? I sat in that car, vibed out, laid her, you know what I'm saying? Listen to them beats coming up with them songs, song after song. But every song I'm coming up with, I see a lot of people don't know this, I gotta say this. When I was doing this, and this is what I was doing too, but I was coming up with the song first. They had a little, from when I was in jail, they had a little app called, what is it called? It's an app you can record on your phone. You know? I was recording these songs on my iPhone on the app. And I kid you not, you know, I already got experience in messing with the, you know, the Pro Tools and all that. You know, just mixing, you know, I got the ear for music. That's really all it be about. I had these songs sounding so good, like, they couldn't believe that I came up with this music sitting in that car. Cause you know, Mom, why you keep on that car? You know, I was going smooth mouth cause we was in, there's a lot happened last year. My mama house burned. I lost my grandmother in July, like 3 weeks after I got stabbed up. I had to fly like that to my grandmother's funeral, everything. You know, I told you I barely could walk there. Yeah. But yeah, like I came up with all that, like going through all that. That's why this album, that it really mean a lot to me. My mama came up with that.
With the title?
Yeah, with the title.
Yeah.
Life of Ghetto Soulja. That's from my mama. I ain't come up with that.
So was it very therapeutic recording this album since you was
Yeah,
going
it
through
was.
so much shit?
Yes, Lord, it was. Yep, it really was. Like, yeah, like I said, I listen to my album a lot. Like myself, real talk. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it helped me a lot. So that's how I know it helped people, bro. Real talk.
No, for real. Talk about this song and video for My Walk.
I ain't writing my walk. I'm saying this, my leg was kind of back straight. I was walking around and a cane. Songs like that, that's kind of like my old flow, you feel me? I told you I had that mastered that already. I did not write my walk. Like I came on my walk probably in like 15 minutes. Like no cap. Yeah. But when my mama heard my walk, that was her first. Like she like, you know, for as management, she like that's the first single, that's TikTok ready, that's friendly, everybody got to walk, you know what I'm saying? So it got like 4,000 to 5,000 views right now. If it ain't more, you did, but yeah, on YouTube the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. CCGGView.com too, man. Yeah, that's where everything at. Y'all won't find anything on me, CCGGView.com.
Yeah, let's talk about this new video you just put out for Don't Come Back.
Yeah, look, what's so crazy, cause the middle song, that was like the song Make It. You know, I had dropped a song after my walk called Make It, like a little purge video about me trying to go save a female. I directed that one and everything. But Don't Come Back, that's like everybody's favorite song, like on the album. And like my mama, that is her favorite song. Like that's her favorite song. Walk, she just, you know, she felt like that was the best single to put out first. It did. But Don't Come Back, that's it. that's, you know, it is what it says. You're gonna leave, don't come back. You know, they got a lot of disloyal people be around snakes and, you know, in the grass. I'm too paranoid for that. I'm locked in with you. Like, if I rock with you, like, I'm locked in. On mad day, good day, ain't nobody perfect. So if you can't like me, when you mad at me, like, and like that means we cut off, I gotta do some real, you know, fucked up shit for you to be like, man, I'm cutting that nigga off. But if we just fell out debating about something, or, you know, woo, 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 if you take it upon, you know, over, above, any of that, I mean, you've been, you know what I'm saying? That's what you wanted. So don't come back around me. Like, and I know shit from sugar, you dig? I ain't crazy. Rest in peace, my mom. Listen, I know when you don't fuck with me, when you don't fuck with me. If you fuck with me, like, before, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be, it's an illusion all this, you know what I'm saying? You could have had an illusion, but if I see you ain't shit, that's a wrap. Don't come around me, because now you're a snake. Stay from around me.
I feel that. So what's some of your goals for the rest of 2022? What are you trying to accomplish this year, View?
I'm trying to accomplish all type of things. I've been accomplishing a lot already, but I'm just trying to get my music here to, you know, to the world, really. I really think my music can help the world out, like, real talk, man. It's from here. Everything I do, everything I speak, every song is my life. It ain't no, and they ain't talking about like I ain't talking about, fuck that bitch's head, and you know, I just speak how I feel. And if people can't relate to that, I mean they ain't got no life, like, type shit, for real. Out of them 14 songs on there, you gon' feel something. One of them songs gonna hit you, if not, all of them, like, in some type of vibe or some type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's some advice you would share to the new generation coming up right now, then?
I mean, cause I want to say this too, cause you know I've been watching a lot of your, you know, especially since I've been on it, but especially since I knew I was, you know, coming on. I grew up with my dad in my life. We were just talking about this earlier, like how, like, cause at first we were like, man, a young man, you know, who raised by his mama, that's it, you dig? It be messing them up, you dig? But that go for the young ladies who just raised by their mama too. Like, it take, like you said, it take a village to raise a child, you know what I'm saying? But it most definitely take both of the parents to have a stable, like, child, like, and that ain't like my opinion or nothing. Like, that's just common sense. It take both ways, bro. It take both sides, man, no matter how you try to paint it. Something ain't gonna probably, and not saying it's just well off or nothing. They got a lot of people doing great from their mamas, and you know, ain't had their daddies, bro. But they probably had another fault to feel like if that, you know, if a child don't have that man in their life, or that, you know, both, bro, that's big, man. That's big, man. It ain't nothing small. So that's why, you know, I ain't never vowed, like, when I had, you know, I lost a son, you hear me? And a piece of my, yeah, but I always vowed to never, I don't care what I got going on, I'ma be in my child life, like, I don't, they ain't asked to be here or none of that. So, like, far as what I say to the youth, I say that to say, like, just take it one day at a time, but the streets ain't what it is, dawg. I'm telling you. I done been, like, cross things I didn't have happen to me. Like, you wouldn't believe, dawg, like, real talk. I just can't speak on this situation or nothing, but, like, even that situation, man, like, I never let nobody get close to me to stab me. So you already know, you know, 22, you know what I'm saying? Some real stab in the back type shit, for real, literally. So, you know, just try to stay out the way from any negativity, bro. Real talk, cause we supposed to be out here to live, just live life, really. You know what I'm saying? Get your family right, get right, stay out the way. If you do sports, stick to them sports, cause they got a lot of y'all be cold-blooded and still want to be in the streets. Like, that's crazy. We ain't really never do that. I ain't even lying though. When I was coming up, like, if we was we been new. Like we ain't get down into the 12th grade, got all type of scholarship people at it. Then, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that going on right now. Like we already knew, man, the streets by the 9th grade. It's hard getting us to practice. These little niggas wait to the 12th grade, bro, literally be crashing out. And you know, I just say stay out the way, it ain't what it is, because at the end of the day, your mama gonna get the short end of the stick, your family. If you go to jail or you get killed, whatever, because that's what's all in the streets, real talk facts. I done had almost everything, I just ain't been shot, dude. But I done been through it all, real talk. And I don't regret nothing, dog, because like I said, I'm a person that I know what I be doing. When I got caught, I got caught. I thought that was the best idea. Stop playing. I got caught, y'all got me. That's what it was, but I always took my lick. That's another thing. If you gonna do what you do, take your lick, man. Like, and not in the sense of like you going to jail, just whatever you do, accept what it is, man. Especially if you did it. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's with your kids, school, whatever, dog, stay in school. If you just so happen to get somebody pregnant or anything, man, stay in that child life, man. Try to work it out even if y'all not together, bro. We need it, yeah, man, because it's real out here.
Yeah, no, that's real right there. All right, you got any shout outs you'd like to give before we wrap it up here, man?
Yeah, man, you know what it is. Your boy CCGG View, man. I want shout out to the umbrella. It's all raw. You know what it is, Big Sweets. Going Squad, Trick. You already know. You dig? Mix Factory 1. Bigger Rangers, OG. You already know we rocking. DJ Johnny, that's another OG. You hear me? Shout out to the Nerve DJs, all the Nerve DJs, DJ Shine, all y'all. I'm rocking with it. The Street Hitter DJs, I'm rocking with y'all. You know what it is. Coalition DJs, I'm rocking with y'all. You know what it is. The Core DJs, DJ Asset, DJ Slick B. Yeah, man. I'm rocking with it, you hear me? Shout out, Air the Glove Fast, off the Porch. You know what it is, Free BG.
Girl, when you left,